Bankhouse is an open access drop-in service. It's a registered charity. We've been here in Swadlincote for 20 years, 4 years in this building and previously in another place the other side of the High Street. We are available to anyone that can get here, providing lots of different services under one roof, predominantly around improving people's mental health and mental well-being, but we'd also work on homelessness, drug and alcohol addictions, welfare rights. In fact, any issue that somebody comes through the door with today, we will aim to start solving that problem today. We work with people to empower them to solve their own problems, to find new ways through it. We also improve people's social lives, that people come here to meet friends, to find quiet, safe spaces. Sometimes all someone needs is a cup of tea, somebody to say how are you, and just to sit and have a chat, for people to feel valued and important, and maybe to get involved in some new activities, maybe find some things that they used to enjoy before they became ill, get people re-engaged in all sorts of things. Yeah. We also work to improve people's physical health. We have lots of different activities and groups going on. We know very clearly that improved physical health can and indeed does lead to improved mental health. So we try to offer a whole package of different sorts of care, different sorts of support, and be available here for anybody that needs us. Our last full year of operating, our turnover was £145,000. Now 120 of that came from the contract with Health and Social Services. The rest of the money was paid by people who use the service. We don't actually charge. This service is free at point of contact. I would like to keep it that way. But when we do activities such as day trips, we run a trip to Skegness in the summer, we take a trip to the pantomime, those things are paid for by the people that use them. We run a saving scheme. You know, if we go into charge £10 to take someone to Skegness, they can pay £1 a week towards that. We know that £10 is a lot of money for people who are living on benefits, people without jobs. So we help people to budget, to learn how to budget, to help them pay for the service that they get here.
So what do you need now to keep Bankhouse going?
To keep Bankhouse going, we need money. It's as simple as that, really. We've got goodwill, we've got fantastic staff, we've got fabulous volunteers, we've got a very passionate and committed board of trustees who are all doing their utmost. We've got people working extra hours for no pay. We've got people cleaning the building as volunteers. The only thing that we've not got is money. So to keep the service going as it is at the minute, we will need a minimum of £6,000 a month. We could survive on a little bit less, but it would mean less of a service, it would mean cutting hours. We've already had to cut some staff, we've had to make some redundancies, which was heartbreaking. There's no doubt about that. The more money we raise, the better service we can provide. But for a service like this, we do need a minimum, and that minimum is between, I'd say, £5,000 and £6,000 a month.
I think it's tragic because at the end of the day, if this place closes down, I know a lot of people that I've spoke to, obviously as we communicated around the table, we're doing the art sort of thing. They wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for places like Bankhouse, and particularly Bankhouse. A lady said to me once that she was virtually in the gutter. This is a year or so ago, and said if this place closed down, that's where she'd probably end up now. Stigma, I think, with the mental health etc., which I think the barrier needs to be broken down a bit. Anybody could end up here with mental health issues or whatever, various situations can bring you here, bereavement, loss, or whatever. But it's nice just to have that, to give them a bit of self-worth, to encourage people to come together, join on, and it's somewhere to go, be a community. Not only do they just help the art group, sociability, they also help them with the internet, they can do job searching and various things, talk about the problems, get help. I've seen people being fed here and they've got no food. Just the general background is to help these people, and it could be anybody, it could be at all walks of life. Anybody can be affected by mental health, from the top of the ladder down to the bottom.
I go on like all the day trips. I do gardening on a Tuesday morning with Lynn, and then I do maths and English with Hilary, and then on a Tuesday afternoon we do art. I do art. I do quite a lot of things at Bunkhouse. But if Bunkhouse closes, I don't know what I'll do. I'll just go back to square one where I was before.
Are you starting to look forward to the future?
Yes, I'm looking forward to the future. I'm looking forward to being able to drive and going places by myself, and with the support with Bunkhouse, they've been there every step of the way for me and encouraged me and gave me confidence. And
Yeah. So what if Bunkhouse finishes? What do you think?
I'd go straight back again. I'll be depressed, anxious, paranoid. I won't come out the house again. I feel like I'll have no support or anything.
Yeah. So they've got a lot more to do for you, really.
Yeah, they've always been there, and they have day trips and activities, and they're just wonderful. They're just, even if I'm at home, they'll ring me up and ask how I am, and just always been there for me. You know.
This is a vital service. It's a valuable service. This service improves people's lives. This service saves people's lives. We can continue to do that, but we actually need money. If you can help us, please do. Any amount that you can help, please send to Bunkhouse. No amount is too small, no amount is too large. Every penny that you can send to Bunkhouse will be used to improve people's lives, to save lives. We need this service to stay. We need it to be here for the future.